Have you ever looked around at everything you've achieved and thought, is this really it? Discover Your Destiny by Robin Sharma isn't just a book, it's a wake-up call. What if I told you that true fulfillment isn't about chasing success, but about living with purpose, integrity, and joy? Let's dive into the journey of Dar Sanderson, a man who has it all, yet feels completely empty. Chapter 1. The Illusion of Success and the Search for Meaning. Have you ever achieved everything you wanted, only to wonder, why am I still not happy? In this powerful opening, we meet Dar Sanderson, a CEO with all the outer trappings of success, status, wealth, power. But underneath, he's filled with emptiness. One evening, Dar encounters Julian Mantle, an old acquaintance who had once been a successful lawyer, but gave it all up to pursue enlightenment. Julian challenges Dar's idea of success, sharing that real happiness doesn't come from material wealth, but from living in alignment with our deepest purpose. This conversation leaves Dar shaken as he realizes that all his achievements have been distractions from a more meaningful life he's yet to discover. Julian asks Dar a life-changing question. If you're not happy now, will achieving even more change that? It's the beginning of Dar's journey from the empty chase of success to a life filled with purpose. Chapter 2. Answering Life's Call to Purpose. What if everything in your life, the struggles, the victories, was meant to lead you somewhere? Julian opens Dar's eyes to the idea that every person has a unique purpose, a calling that gives life true meaning. He tells Dar that most people ignore this calling, leading lives of quiet desperation. Through a story of a Tibetan sage who abandoned comfort to live authentically, Julian challenges Dar to confront the unfulfilled parts of his own life. This chapter explores how ignoring our purpose manifests as stress, dissatisfaction, and even burnout. Dar begins to understand that the hollowness he feels comes from living out of alignment with his true self. Julian's words resonate deeply as he tells Dar, "The day you stop ignoring your purpose is the day you'll truly start living." The call to purpose becomes the compass guiding Dar's transformation. Chapter 3. Embracing the Mystery of the Unknown. Are you willing to step into the unknown where the true magic of life happens? Julian now challenges Dar's need for control and security. He explains that the most extraordinary lives are lived by those who step beyond their comfort zones. Julian introduces the concept of beginner's mind, an openness to experience without judgment, where possibilities are limitless. Dar wrestles with this, realizing he's spent years clinging to the familiar out of fear of the unknown. Julian encourages him to view the unknown as a gateway to growth, a necessary path toward his purpose. Dar feels the tension between his desire for certainty and his longing for a more fulfilling life. This chapter teaches that the unknown isn't something to fear. It's the very soil where transformation and growth take root. Chapter 4. Shedding the Masks to Live Authentically. How often do you change yourself to fit in instead of embracing who you truly are? Julian helps Dar face a truth he's avoided. He's been living a life of masks, society's expectations, the pressure to conform, and his own insecurities have all led him to live in authentically. Julian teaches him about the shedding, the process of letting go of the personas we create to impress or appease others. Dar realizes he doesn't know who he really is beneath these layers. Julian shares that authenticity is the foundation of fulfillment. Only by being true to ourselves can we access our highest potential. Dar commits to dropping his masks and confronting the parts of himself he's buried for years. This chapter emphasizes that living authentically is liberating and essential to living with purpose. Chapter 5. Trusting the quiet voice of intuition. Imagine if you had a guide within, directing you toward your best life. Julian introduces Dar to the concept of intuition, a powerful internal compass that most people ignore in favor of logic and social approval. He explains that intuition is the voice of our higher self, constantly nudging us toward our destiny. Julian advises Dar to practice silence and meditation to reconnect with this inner voice. As Dar learns to listen to his intuition, he realizes that his best decisions come not from analysis, but from following his heart. This chapter is a profound reminder that intuition is a gift, a subtle guide leading us toward the life we're meant to live. Julian's lesson is simple but powerful. Trust the whispers of your heart. They know the way better than the noise of the mind. Chapter 6. Growth through challenges and facing fear. What if every fear, every failure, was actually a stepping stone to your highest self? Julian now pushes Dar to confront his fears head-on, explaining that growth happens only when we face our deepest insecurities. Dar learns that every setback he's experienced was a lesson, a chance to evolve and become wiser. Julian teaches him about the principle of stretching, stepping out of comfort zones to unlock hidden strengths. Dar sees that his biggest mistakes weren't failures, but opportunities for growth. He commits to setting goals that challenge him and embracing discomfort as a path to transformation. This chapter teaches that resilience and courage are cultivated through facing, not avoiding, life's difficulties. Growth demands that we embrace our fears and let them sharpen us into stronger, more capable beings. Chapter 7. Integrity, aligning actions with values. What if true peace comes from living by a code that honors your highest values? Julian explains that a life lived in integrity is the only path to inner peace. He tells Dar that many of his inner conflicts stem from choices that compromised his values. Integrity means aligning our actions with our highest ideals, even when it's inconvenient or unpopular. Dar begins to see that success without values is empty, while a life of integrity brings lasting fulfillment. He vows to live by principles that honor his truth, realizing that integrity is the key to building a life he respects. This chapter reveals that inner harmony is impossible without living a life that reflects our deepest values. Chapter 8. The Power of Solitude and Self-Reflection. When was the last time you truly sat with yourself, away from the noise? Julian introduces Dar to the practice of solitude and self-reflection, emphasizing that these are not luxuries, but essentials for anyone seeking wisdom and purpose. He teaches that solitude is a space where we reconnect with our soul and our truest desires. Through regular reflection, Dar learns to see his life with clarity, understanding which aspects are in harmony with his purpose and which aren't. This chapter is a reminder that without solitude, we lose ourselves in the chaos of the world. In silence, we hear our own truth and gain the courage to live by it. Chapter 9. Joy as the Compass to Fulfillment. Are you chasing success at the expense of joy? Julian teaches Dar that joy isn't just an emotion, it's a sign that we're on the right path. He explains that joy and fulfillment go hand in hand. A life without joy is a life that's out of alignment with its purpose. Dar realizes that his achievements have brought him everything but joy. Julian encourages him to prioritize activities that bring true happiness, to find work that feels like play, and to let joy guide his choices. This chapter reminds us that joy is a compass pointing us toward our best lives. True success is only meaningful if it's accompanied by joy and inner peace. Chapter 10. A Legacy of Service and Impact. Will the life you're living today be remembered tomorrow? In this final chapter, Julian talks about legacy, the impact we leave on the world through our actions and contributions. Julian tells Dar that true fulfillment doesn't come from personal gain, but from serving others. He explains that every act of kindness and every effort to help others creates a ripple effect that spreads far beyond what we can see. Dar realizes that his greatest achievements will be measured by the lives he's touched, not the assets he's accumulated. Julian's final lesson is that a life of purpose is a life dedicated to making a positive difference. He challenges Dar to live not just for himself, but to elevate others. The chapter ends with Dar inspired to create a legacy of compassion and service, understanding that this is the true measure of a life well lived. So, are you ready to stop just getting by and start truly living? Discover Your Destiny reminds us that life is too short to waste on someone else's dreams. If you're ready to awaken to a life of purpose, maybe it's time to take that first step into the unknown and towards the destiny waiting for you. Hit subscribe for more life-changing insights, and let's make this journey together. I hope you liked this book summary. For more such book summaries, please like, share, and comment on my video. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thanks a lot for watching this video. Bye-bye. See you soon.